So let's talk about the other side of that coin. You've issued a challenge to the next generation, in a manner of speaking, on how they need to be thinking about the world in order to be competitive. We are challenged by that too. It's our job to get them ready for that. And you talked earlier about your passion for education, which of course we share, particularly its power to make the world a better place for our students and for the companies they serve, the communities they serve. What do you think we as educators need to do to maximize our ability to equip our students for what they'll need?
Yeah, you know, first of all, in terms of the power of education, I mean, like I said, I just think back to how, my world changed off the foundation of the education I got from the University of Missouri, and I'd advise students never underestimate it. One of 7 kids off a small farm in Missouri, and to have the opportunities to do the things I've done, see the things I've seen, all came based on the foundation of the education here. I think the evolution of education at this level, if you look at it, for us to be successful in our business, we've got to go into our customer base, and we've really got to understand the work they do, the challenges they have, and then how do we address those challenges by bringing better products, better services, to bear. And I think what you're trying to drive here is very much the same. Reaching into companies, understanding what are your challenges, what type of students do we need to provide, what kind of pipeline do we need to be able to offer. And to me, that is the next evolution. There was a period of time where you had the educational institutions and you had corporate, and I think what we're seeing more and more is the evolution of bringing those two together. So my encouragement would be, one is to continue to be very open, as you've been, about what are the requirements, curriculum development, development of your students, what you do on leadership development, for the leadership development that happens with kids that are coming out of the program here. They're so far ahead where I was when I came out of the University of Missouri, and I think it's a perfect example of what we need in terms of people coming into the business school. The other one is to do, provide the opportunities, I think, more and more as we move forward, of even doing joint projects. There was a period of time when we engaged with college students as interns or even on projects, and it was kind of makeshift work. But if you look at the creativity and the capability that exists in the student body today, we can use college students to help us solve real problems. And so I think just continuing to drive that partnership between the corporate world and the educational institution, I think, is really what can add value for us, and I think add value for the students as well.